Hello and welcome to your lesson for today. My name is Kyle Broda with FullSkillsExamPrep.com. Remember, we're always here to help you pass your Iccrc exam, and we're always up to date. The brand new Startup Visa program was just released yesterday on the CIC website, and we've already updated our books and seminars and videos to help you guys pass your exam, because this will be on your exam, and so, well, we're here to help you. Remember, we offer help through our website as well. We offer books and seminars through FullSkillsExamPrep.com. So this is your question number 1. This is a continuation of your previous lesson where we just described the outline of the brand new Startup Visa program. For this one here, remember that your exam, your upcoming Full Skills exam, will contain the new Startup Visa program as well as the Federal Entrepreneur program, and Quebec, of course. The rationale behind this is that, remember, the Federal Entrepreneur program has not been completely shut down. We don't know, nobody knows if it's going to be reactivated or not. And also, remember, they want to make sure that you're up to date on your CIC news, because that helps you represent your clients properly. And, of course, they want to make sure you know the difference between the two entrepreneur programs. So a really good general idea about how many questions will be on your Iccrc exam. We could say maybe 4 to 6 entrepreneur questions will be on the exam. Of those 4 to 6 questions, about 50% will be startup questions, and 50% will be entrepreneur programs. Here is your question for today. You recently met an incredible scientist named Val Ming who invented a new software program that allows doctors to diagnose patients in minutes. Val tells you that she was inspired by the life of Bill Gates, so during her first year of university, she hardly went to class and was on academic probation for her second semester. She decided not to return for her second year of university and instead decided to focus all of her energy on developing her software. She wants to apply under the new Startup Visa because she has a designated angel investor willing to invest $150,000. She also received a score of 3H on her self-pip exam and has $15,000 for her initial expenses when she arrives in Canada. Why would she not be accepted under this program? A, she does not meet the educational requirements. B, she does not meet the language requirements. C, she does not meet the settlement funds requirements, or D, she does not meet the investor support requirements. So if you have the test day data book that we sell, this is on page 21, so you'd have everything marked already. All you'd have to do is just flip to this page and then analyze it to get your answer. You could probably get the answer in about 30 seconds just by doing that. But if you don't have it, it's not a problem as well. Just take a look at the question and try to answer it on your own. I'll give you just a minute for this one here. Remember, during your exam, you have about 1:48 for each question. So these are really good practice for you. And also, of course, we offer 3 books with 100 questions in each one. So these help you a lot as well. So take your minute and see if you can come up with the correct answer. Alright, if you have come up with your answer, congratulations. If you haven't, you might have a general idea about what the answer is, and that's perfectly fine. What we're going to do now is analyze the question, because the most important part about when you're studying this, also when you have the question 100 questions booklets, is to ask yourself why it's the correct answer, why it's not the correct answer. That's what helps you for all of the other questions as well. So let's take a look at this one here. Before we have that, of course, we need to look at an outline of the startup visa program again to see how the information given correlates with what is needed. So remember, the first important thing that people need is a commitment of support from a designated venture capital fund or angel investor group. The second one is English or French ability. The third one is 1 year of study. And the fourth one, of course, is enough money to settle in Canada. So let's see how the scenario measures up with this criteria. So the first thing you have to do is compare the question to the criteria. So take a few minutes here, or take 30 seconds or something, just to underline which parts match which criterion. Alright, if you've underlined this or in your head sort of underlined it, it should look something like this. So you can see in orange we have the part of the scenario that relates to the commitment of support. So she has a designated angel investor willing to invest $150,000. For the second one there, we have her CELPIP score for her English or French ability. We know that CELPIP is English, of course. For the fourth one, we have the $15,000, which is enough for one person, probably. We'll take a look later on. And the completion of 1 year of study. There's a big section on that. So then, of course, we have to see which ones she satisfies and which criterion she does not satisfy. So the important thing here is to turn all of these sort of statements into questions, right? And let's see over here, does she have a commitment of support from a designated Canadian venture capital fund or angel investor group? So remember from the previous lesson that a designated investor organization can be either a venture capital fund or an angel investor. Remember the minimum amount of money as well. So we can see, if we compare that to the previous question, do you think she has... is she okay for this one here? Remember, she had an angel investor willing to invest $150,000. So that's well above the minimum, and it's a designated angel investor as well, so that's not a problem at all. So if we can look now, we know, yes, it's in green. That means we're good to go, not a problem. Let's take a look at the other one. So can she communicate in French or English up to the standards required for this program? So we need a CLB level 5, which is a 3L all the way across for CELPIP. And as we saw, she's okay for that. She has a 3H, which is even higher than she needs. Does she have an adequate amount of money to settle and provide for the cost of living prior to earning an income? As you may have noticed, there's no mention of her bringing any family over with her, so we can assume it's just her. And she has $15,000. The minimum requirement is $11,000, so we're okay over there. Finally, let's take a look at the education. So remember, for education in general, it says the completion of 1 year of study at a post-secondary institution. She did that, right? However, the devil is in the details, as they say. So we have to look at the very specific details in here. Remember, she needs to have proof of completed at least 1 year. She probably has that. This is the one that's problematic. Proof that you were in good standing during at least 1 year while you were attending a post-secondary institution. So think about what the problem is there. If you said the problem might be the fact that she was on academic probation for her second semester, you're correct. We're not too sure if that would warrant not being in good standing. However, it's the closest answer possible, right? So if you answered A, good for you, congratulations, you're very up to date on your questions. If you answered anything else, remember to go take a look, remember to really analyze the question and what's said. of course, what's not said as well. Often in the ICCRC questions, they won't really be obvious with the answers. You kind of have to look for the subtle hidden meanings of the questions as well. So big thanks for listening again and watching. You can find us on Facebook. If you just click like, you can have these videos sent to your account every time we release them. On WordPress as well, we have all of our videos. This is only one question. We have 300 questions to help you prepare with the books that we offer. And also our seminars are very popular as well. There we offer, well, you can see through our website as well, a lot of time-saving techniques and how to really analyze the questions and that kind of thing. So thanks again and have yourselves a great day.